what Braum in particular can offer is, while BDS don't have the strongest engage, I think that when you look at the poke comp that they've decided to go for more of, it just adds to that disengage. It does mean, and the tier starting to stack up.
Syncroft was spotted here on this ward. He will recognize that he has been hit. The minion will tank up the triple bubble as Hylissang's finally on a bit of a roam on the Nautilus. Flash over by Razork means that Nuclear's got nowhere to go, and he'll be sent to the grey screen.
So that was a really good roam from Hylissang. We expected this type of movement to come from him, and he really didn't have to do much aside from show his presence, but Fnatic want to take more.
Yeah, they want to take more. Razork now with the company of Hylissang. It's going to be a jungle support 2v2 here as Syncroft's kind of saying, all right, cool, thanks Limit, I'm out. He's going to try running away as Humanoid was going to make it a bit of a 3v2 affair.
Ezreal and Braum is a very difficult bot lane to really dive. So he's going to go for the Q. Ooh,
he could have
been close. It could have been. But Aggressivo may have overextended here, so it's going to pop the ultimate.
Oh no, Aggressivo. Not the time to be using your ultimate. He's not even going to use his flash. He knows he is dead to rights, and that's going to be Fnatic getting upset. A nice little kill.
Yeah.
Support each other. Limit, though, might be a little bit isolated here. The Weaver's Wall is going to come out to try and stop him from getting away, but now Humanoid's away from the rest of his team as the exhaust has to come down. The concussive blows on top of the Glacial Fissure is going to force Humanoid to flash away. You can see now Hylissang kind of left there. It's actually Upset got caught out, and his health bar deleted, and that's Nuclear Inc. getting a kill. They're going to stun down as Max Matty is feeling confident as Razork now very close to going down. Nuclear and finds the paddle. Obviously, because he completely Shelly gets to do her favorite thing in the world. It's going to be a trade of top tower for that dragon. That's second dragon of the game now here for the side of Sleep onto him. And this is the thing, the Gragas does a lot of damage, but he is very squishy in the early stages of the game. He will get blown up by a Zoe Q or even an Ezreal with enough kind of stacked up. And this is just BDS brute forcing in this bot side and kind of saying, look, to back himself away a little bit from it. But you can see Fnatic, they're not willing to let this one go because it would mean priority in that mid lane for this third dragon. Here we go, full fight going to happen right on the back fight of this Herald fight kind of coming in. The good hammer to keep them away. The Braum has gone down. Aggressivo can't do much against Wonder. That Shelly's still going, and they're going to have some decent bursts on Razork. He does have the flash after using the smite for some extra health. Then they get flash on the bat. It's so scrappy, so all over the place. But Fnatic are the ones coming out on top.
Very scrappy fight from BDS.
Especially when you're looking at a Sivir on the other side.
And look, BDS is actually first in the river. This makes it very hard for Fnatic to approach. Oh, unless they do that.
Unless you get caught out. These flicks from Humanoid have been fantastic. There's going to be the ultimate from the Sivir to try and speed everyone up. Shelly will be able to get the belly boom off, and another flick back means that Nuclear Int is dead. That's a double kill coming out now for Wonder. Fnatic, they're building that momentum we talked about. They're building up some movement to try and make sure this game can be a win for them, and they're starting to get some good results from the play.
Fnatic are finding pick after pick, and they're looking a lot more confident on the Rift. BDS are very quickly falling apart, and they were in a good position. Forcing Fnatic to walk into them was the best way to utilize their poke, but Humanoid with a really good pick onto Limit is really able to find another knockup off the back of Hylissang's stun. Hilly here.
It is just expected that they will be there at the top, especially now that Europe has 4 seeds. But here we go, Fnatic looking to try and make the mark in this fight. Limit's been isolated away from his team, and rocks are better than ice.
That they are. Fnatic find themselves another pick. They forced Xmatty off the play, and now they're looking to siege onto this mid-tier 2. They have the dragon spawn in a minute's time as well, but Fnatic can secure it afterwards.
Yeah, they get the tier 2. That's going to open up more of the choke point, but Razork happy to pop down the pillar of ice and back himself away. The flick back, not quite there. Syncroft jumps straight into Humanoid with a pixel perfect cleanse right off the back of it. A Nuclear End. He is not having a fun time in this series right now. He is just getting absolutely bopped about the place. Razork not quite done with the fight yet. Syncroft could go for a steal. Razork's very, very low. Needs to be very careful. Wonder gets yeeted across the map as Fnatic's Humanoid tries to just kind of do the damage. The TP from Wonder on the backside of this one, though, will definitely be a bit of a surprise for BDS. The Dragons reset. Aggressivo flashes immediately. Limit and Syncroft are running for the hills. It's a double kill for the side of the Sivir. Everyone is falling to the wayside. I think BDS, that could have been your last chance saloon.
BDS get wiped off the map as Fnatic secured themselves an ace.
Just gives that extra little bit of a threat to the side of Fnatic. You know, you have got the AP damage, but also it's just strong into a lot of meta tops right now. Does well into Gwen, does well into Gnar. All the G's in the top side, Gwen, Gnar, Gragas, they're all pretty damn good. As we can see another minion flying across the map, but these Keeper's verdicts have not been the most convincing of verdicts I've ever seen in my life. They'll finally join back in saying, hello lads, sorry about that. Very, very sorry about the slight interruption, but I will say for Limit, something that we haven't seen him use, a little interaction. He can put the wall up to try and block the Talia wall, the Unbreakable, and kind of stop it from getting a full cut-off, but just hasn't really been in a position to do that. It's been very much a focus on keeping his life going, and the life of BDS, it's fading fast, Betty.
It certainly is. They will be eliminated from playoffs. They will not have an opportunity to compete with the best that Europe has to offer. It's been a difficult season for BDS, but Fnatic, they do not care. They want to bounce back. They want to secure themselves a win. And with the Nexus in their eyes, they're looking to end the game right here, right now.
And you've got Agresivo trying to come back to his team, but you've already lost 2 of your inhibitors.
We're off, but another tower goes down in favor of Fnatic.
All right, BDS, you got to go out in a blaze of glory. You can't just be a death of 1,000 cuts. What you have built up shall be yours. There's going to be Agresivo using his ultimate defensively, and the Glacial Fissure as well coming out here from BDS. So not quite able to get those big engage ultimates out for themselves. The Nexus being pounded right now. They're being pulled left, right, and center. They need to make a decision, Betty.
Things are just falling apart for BDS. All 3 inhibitors have now dropped Fnatic. Will they look to disengage? Perhaps? Nope, they're going to fight.
They're going in again. Agresivo gets flicked back as well. Wonder has found Xmani, but Xmani flashes away. Humanoid, though, does not want him to live. Agresivo has already fallen. Xmani trying to see if he can dodge this one out, but that is not going to be possible there. The Talia is just too damn strong. And finally, Fnatic will find themselves a win and go 1-1 in this week and start to bring themselves back into playoff contention.
A much-needed win for Fnatic.